Every morning Sean woke up before his alarm, not because he was excited, but because his thoughts would not let him sleep. He lay there staring at the ceiling, thinking about the life he wanted and the life he was living. From the outside, his life looked fine: a job, a place to sleep, a routine that never changed. But inside he felt stuck, quietly disappointed in himself, like time was moving and he was not. If you enjoy real-life stories that change the way you think, you can subscribe to this channel. No pressure. You are always welcome here. Sean was not lazy. That was the strange part. He had motivation, strong motivation. Some days he felt unstoppable. He wrote goals. He made plans. He told himself this was the week everything would change. Then the feeling faded. The gym became next week. The book stayed closed. The work stayed unfinished. He never talked about it, but deep inside he carried a quiet fear that years would pass and nothing would be different. One evening, Sean visited his uncle by the coast. His uncle was a fisherman, a man shaped by salt water and early mornings. They sat near the shore, watching the waves roll in. The smell of the sea hung in the air. Sean spoke honestly. He said he felt stuck, like he kept starting but never moving forward. His uncle listened without interrupting. Then he pointed to the ocean. The sea does not wait to feel inspired. It moves every day, calm or rough. Some days the water is gentle. Some days it fights the wind, but it always shows up. He looked at Sean and said something simple. Motivation is like the tide. It comes and goes. Discipline is like the current. It keeps moving, even when you cannot see it. If I waited to feel motivated, I would never fish, and my boat would never leave shore. That night, Sean drove home in silence. A few days later, he missed an important deadline, not because he could not do the work, but because he waited to feel ready. That evening he sat alone, no music, no phone, just the truth. He finally admitted it to himself. Waiting for motivation was the reason he stayed stuck. That was the moment everything shifted. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is loyal. Motivation shows up when life feels good. Discipline shows up when life feels heavy. Motivation makes promises. Discipline keeps them. Sean understood something deeply. Change does not come from big moments. It comes from small actions done daily. The next morning, he did not try to fix his whole life. He started small. 10 minutes of movement, even when he felt tired. 1 page of reading at night, even when his mind resisted. He chose a fixed time, not a flexible one. No excuses, no waiting for the perfect mood. Some days he failed. He missed a session. He skipped a page. But he did not quit. He forgave himself and showed up again the next day. Weeks passed quietly. His body felt stronger. His focus improved. His confidence grew without noise. People noticed something different about him. Not loud, not dramatic. He was consistent. One day, Sean achieved a goal he had delayed for years, not because he felt inspired, but because he stayed disciplined. That moment changed how he saw himself. He was no longer someone who waited. He was someone who moved. He remembered the ocean, the fishermen, the current beneath the waves. The truth became clear. The life you want is built on the days you do not feel like trying. Discipline is not punishment. It is self-respect. If this story felt familiar, if it spoke to something inside you, subscribe to this channel. Not for quick motivation, but for steady stories that strengthen the mind and change habits. Like this video if you believe consistency beats talent. Share it with someone who feels stuck. Subscribe to walk this journey with us. Start today, not tomorrow.